behind the scenes, the governments were actually escalating expectations. We knew that defense was going to be highlighted, and certainly it was, including startup cooperation. There's a lot of more developed companies that are going to be making investments in India that hadn't thought about before.
Mr. Rossow, how do you look at the visit by Prime Minister Modi and the agreements made between India and United States? What do you make of it?
Well, behind the scenes, the governments were actually escalating expectations for the kind of concrete announcements they would have. And I would say what we saw at the end of the day yesterday exceeded what they were building behind the scenes in a few main buckets. We knew that defense was going to be highlighted, and certainly it was, including startup cooperation. We knew that strategic technologies, and there's a lot of more developed companies that are going to be making investments in India that hadn't thought about before, and some good research partnerships, but also areas that really we didn't know were going to be focused on as much. Seeing some of the existing trade deals at the WTO get written off, seeing an expansion of consulates, as well as relaxation on visa policies. So a lot for whoever was tracking this visit.
What should be the focus areas, according to you, in future between the two countries?
Well, I'm glad that they're ironing out some of the problematic areas on trade policy, but they still need to double down and try to open up new avenues. Right now, you still have a lot of investment restrictions in India. You still got some trade barriers in the United States, including on immigration. India still has some restrictive trade policies, but also we need to get this relationship to move beyond our national capitals and start getting our state governments to work more together. Because at the end of the day, when you're talking to businesses, and that's going to be a big cement to the relationship, a lot of what has to happen to make the business environment better are things that states control, not our national governments.